Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talks. Hope you're all doing good, keeping safe. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go hit that subscribe button now, and obviously go check out all the prior topics on which I talk about, because I'm not here doing this, chatty patty sort of thing. The things I talk about is stuff of substance. And I'll be grateful to hear what thoughts and opinions you have on the stuff that I speak about regularly on this channel. Now, in this one, I'm just talking about the company DPD. They're a parcel delivery firm, and for once it's good news in relation to jobs. A lot of the times when I'm talking about a lot of companies, a lot of them, especially because of the whole coronavirus thing, a lot of them had to cut a lot of jobs. And for me, whenever I see job cuts, whether that's over here in the UK or in America or anywhere else in the world, my first thoughts is that's someone's income, that's someone's livelihood, that's someone that potentially has family that depend on them to bring in money. At the end of the day, losing your way of earning money is critical, is pivotal, and for some people it can really affect their mental state. But DPD have come out and have stated that they're going to be creating 6,000 jobs in the UK, and this is due to an unprecedented boom in online shopping, which has been brought about since the whole coronavirus lockdown. So in a sense, where a lot of companies have been affected by everything that's gone on, this has benefited DPD, because they work with, some retailers such as, John Lewis, Marks and Spencer's, Amazon, and Morrison. So, they're saying that they're looking to recruit about 3,500 new drivers and 2,500 other positions, which will include warehouse and management roles. And I know for some people, I spoke about in one subject before, or it may have even been when I was working in recruitment and I was recruiting for warehouse jobs, or when people used to come to the inductions for like a warehouse operative job, I used to say to them for some of you, you might come here and think, oh yeah, this is just a warehouse job, and I just get on, do my work, whatnot, and I'll see this job out until I find something better. For some of you, you want to come and actually see this job and see it as a potential to move on and aspire to something else. A bit like myself, like when I started the warehouse job in which I'm talking about, this was like the beginning of 2017. And to me, when I kind of applied for it, I was like, yeah, warehouse job, bringing money and, supporting, myself, my partner, my child, etc. That was my thoughts on it. Like, yeah, man, warehouse job, calm work, not really sales targets and that, which I had before working in retail. And I was like, this would be good for me, just to do this. And then literally, when I went for my induction, I see people talking about, yeah, you can aspire to do this and aspire to do that. And, I know for some people, they're like, oh, man, I ain't got time for that. I just want to do a warehouse job. And, I did that for some period of time, just my job. And then, there was like jobs going about, and then I aspired, and then I went up to become like a recruitment administrator, which is what I was doing for a couple of years. And when the people used to come for the inductions, I used to tell them, like, look, there's this pathway and there's this pathway. There's people I worked with that, they started as warehouse operatives and now they're moving up to like team leaders, area managers, all that sort of stuff. And there's this path that I went from the warehouse operative to, the recruitment person. And, if I was still there now, I'd probably be, probably an area type manager in terms of the recruitment process. So, if some people might say, oh yeah, but they're just creating like, some warehouse jobs and some management jobs. At the end of the day, in a time like this, any job that you can get is good to have, because people are losing jobs left, right and centre. And like I just said, if it means you start off in a warehouse job, it doesn't mean that all you know now to do is like stock stuff away or, deal with pallets and that. There's things in there which is critical to more or less every job. Working in a warehouse job means that, you're very good in terms of working in the environment, dealing with things like health and safety. So, the whole purpose of this video isn't for me to, sell you to want to go, work a warehouse job, but it's just a thing to say that from where they're hiring these 6,000 people across the UK, some people say, oh, it's just warehouse and that, but warehouse and delivery drivers and all this sort of stuff. At the end of the day, a job's a job at the end of the day. And whether it's just yourself or you got family to provide for, bringing in earnings, especially legitimate earnings, is it's pivotal to a comfortable way of life. So that's just me giving my thoughts on it. You know, for once, I'm glad that, you know, it's a company actually creating jobs and not, you know, having to cut jobs left, right, and centre. So yeah, it's a bit of good news in terms of, you know, jobs within the UK. And, you know, like I said at the beginning, I'll be grateful to get your thoughts on what you think of this subject in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, go hit that subscribe button now, and I'll catch you next time.